presidential graduation speech. Hello everyone. I've decided that since we're in the middle of an election year, that I would do my graduation speech in the style of some of the 2016 presidential candidates. Along with President Obama. Let's begin with Donald Trump. Hello, and congratulations, you are now getting to hear a speech from the magnificent Donald Trump. And let me just tell you that Thomas has been such a great school. I mean, quite frankly, it's been fantastic. I mean, we've had so many great experiences here. You know, one of those would have to be starting foreign language. We're learning languages from Spain, from France, from Germany, and China. And you know, people say I don't like China. I love China. I mean, I love China. I mean, I have so many terrific friends in China. But I took Spanish, and let me just tell you, by the way, that it was fantastical. Muy fantástico. And you know, foreign languages is one great thing. You know, another one would have to be the showdown against the teachers from South. We won in 6th grade, we won in 7th grade, but then we lost in 8th grade. But that's okay, teachers, we'll forgive you. And let me just tell you, by the way, that if we have an entire team of Mr. Craigs, who, by the way, is fantastic, I mean, he's terrific. If we have an entire team of Mr. Craigs, we will win, and we will win, and believe me, we will win. In fact, quite frankly, we'll win so much you'll be sick of winning. And again, this is such a terrific crowd, and I know you're all loving this speech, but I have to hand it off to Senator Ted Cruz. Thank you, Donald. Let me start by saying this. God bless the great school of Thomas. You know, some of the greatest memories here at TMS were in the creative arts classes, like in family and consumer science, baking the wacky chocolate cake, or sewing our very own miniature pillows. Mine had a Lamborghini on it. And I can assure you that that Lamborghini is still a throw pillow on my bed each and every day. Or in music class, experimenting with the different tones of the boom whackers. Or jamming on the ukuleles. Creative arts unquestionably part of the great TMS memories. And I know that President Obama shares some of the same great feelings that I have about Thomas. Isn't that right, Mr. President? That's right, Ted. And I'd just like to start off by thanking our excellent principal, Mr. K. He's done a terrific job preparing us for high school. Back to the memories, though. You know, some of the greatest memories that we had were in gym class or PE. We did all the regular sports you'd expect, like basketball and soccer, but we also did some unique ones too. Like on rainy days, we would go into the small gym and do yoga. And I am proud to say that I've completely mastered the downward dog. We also did a unit entirely on dance. We did dances like the Bavarian shoe clap. And we also did some Hawaiian dancing too. In fact, I even remember how one of the Hawaiian songs goes. It goes a little bit like this. I want to go back to my little grass hut. where all the old Hawaiians are singing Komo Mai no Kawa I Ka Hale wa Wakaha. Aloha to that. Anyway, TMS has been filled with some truly terrific memories, and now I'd like to pass it on to Secretary Hillary Clinton. Thank you, President Obama. I'd like to start out by thanking the great hard-working teachers of Thomas Middle School. They've been our champions. They've given us the skills we need to get through 6th grade and through 7th grade and through 8th grade. And now we're gonna take those skills and apply them to high school. And thanks to our teachers, we have all the tools we need to succeed in this next chapter of our lives. And they all deserve a big round of applause. And I know that Senator Sanders agrees with me. Yes, I do agree with the Secretary. And hello, thank you for allowing me to speak to you today. Let me start with the lunches. They are delicious. Things like pizza and tacos and chips, you name it. And some of the best cinnamon rolls I've ever tasted. I do have one improvement for them though. We need to make them free. Why should students have to pay for their own cinnamon rolls? Doesn't make any sense. What we need is a cinnamon roll revolution. You know, another great experience would have to be going to Taft. Who can forget activities like night hike and cross-country orienteering? Or indulging ourselves into some truly delicious meals like pot roast with noodles. And finally, to conclude this entire graduation speech, I would just like to say that the bottom line is this. As far as schools go, TMS is in the top 0.5% of schools in the entire country. Thank you all so much. Congratulations. Let me just tell you that Thomas has been such a great school. I mean, quite frankly, it's been fantastic. And let me just tell you, by the way, that if we have an entire team of Mr. Craigs, who, by the way, is fantastic. I mean, he's terrific. If we have an entire team of Mr. Craigs, we will win, and we will win, and believe me, we will win.
Spot on.
The hand gestures are the best part. That's Jack Aiello. He's an 8th grader, and he, by the way, did not discriminate.
No.
He also showed his best Hillary impression. Here you go.
I'd like to start out by thanking the great hard-working teachers of Thomas Middle School. They've given us the skills we need to get through 6th grade and through 7th grade and through 8th grade. And now we're going to take those skills and apply them to high school.
So he studied each of the candidates and their vocabulary and, you know, their penchant for the word, or Clinton penchant for the word champion, and he nailed it right on. My favorite, I gotta say, was Bernie Sanders.
Listen to this.
Let me start with the lunches. They are delicious. Some of the best cinnamon rolls I've ever tasted. I do have one improvement for them though. We need to make them free. What we need is a cinnamon roll revolution.